What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we finished off all the side quests here in the Tabantha Region. So in this episode, well of course, we're going to continue side questing, but we're going to do so in a different region. So, let's make our way over to Tabantha, or rather, I guess more accurately, Rito Village, since that's where a majority of the side questing is going to take place. There are two side quests that take place near Rito Stable, but we'll get to those ones eventually, don't you worry. Now, we did technically complete one side quest already inside of Rito Village. That was the Find Keel side quest, and the only reason why we did that one is because it was partially required to make a shrine appear, so yeah, that one was slightly more important than the rest, but don't you worry, the rest of the side quests have yet to be started, so we've got our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Now, there is one non-side quest related thing that I do want to take care of first, so yeah, right next to the shrine where the 5 daughters are singing, you can now find Kass, because believe it or not, Kass is their father, so what do you say we talk to him? We meet again. I am taking a moment's rest from my calling to enjoy some musical frivolity with my daughters. Though it may not be within my power, I commit my wish as song, that this peace might last forever. By the by, I have something I must ask of you. I need you to hear a song. If it pleases you, could you come back here later, after the sun is down? Ever so sorry for the trouble. And no worries, Kass, you've been more than friendly to me on my adventure, so I can wait a little while longer to hear another of your fantastic songs. So let's grab some wood, make a campfire real quick, and prepare ourselves to hear Kass's final song. I believe you can only do this after you've completed all the shrine quests that involve Kass, and also that quest that we did in Tabantha Village in the last video. Anyways, now that it's nighttime, what's up, buddy? There he is. Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you, so this will take some time. Is that alright? Perfectly fine, my dude. Thank you ever so much. I wanted to talk to you about my teacher. My teacher was of the Sheikah tribe. He was the court poet for the Hyrulean royal family. At the time, there was a beautiful princess in the royal family, quite close to my teacher in age, apparently. Though he must have known it was doomed to be unrequited, my teacher fell in love with her. But the princess herself only had eyes for her escort, her own knight attendant. My teacher was consumed with jealousy. He fumed that the knight was neither nobility nor royalty himself. And then, the calamity struck. My teacher believed a hero would appear to beat back the calamity. He poured that belief into a song. And that song is what I need you to hear. An ancient hero, a calamity appears, now resurrected after 10,000 years. Her appointed knight gives his life, shields her figure, and pays the price. The princess's love for her fallen knight awakens her power, and within the castle the calamity is forced to cower. But the knight survives. In the shrine of resurrection he sleeps, until from his healing dream he leaps. For fierce and deadly trials await, to regain his strength, fulfill his fate. To become a hero once again, to wrest the princess from evil's den. The hero, the princess, hand in hand, must bring the light back to this land. My teacher fled the calamity and returned to his hometown of Rito Village. But on his way he witnessed the princess's knight sacrifice himself to protect the princess. The elder of Rito Village, Impa, explained these circumstances to him, and his mind was made up. He would seek the songs of the hero who sealed the calamity away in an age past, so they could be passed on to the knight once he returned. all so that the princess might be saved. Those were my teacher's last words, passed on now through me. So, appointed knight, will you accept this song from my departed teacher? I certainly will. Thank you so much. I knew you would. I was sure of it. My teacher would often speak of the princess's beauty. I would love to meet her and craft a song worthy of her. Thank you for spending this time with me. Anytime, Kass. Anytime. It's kind of cool that, like, Kass does actually see you as the appointed knight and hero that you are. Probably one of, like, the only few characters that does. Anyways, though, let's stay until noon because obviously, well, none of the side quests are really available to us at nighttime. Like, a few are, but most of them require it to be, like, morning or noontime. So, rather just make it noon, that way we can pretty much clear everything out all at once. I believe the very first side quest that we can take care of is up towards the Elders area. Right over here on this outcropping is this little lady that we can talk to. G'day. Whoa, I just realized that you're Hylian. You're just wandering around Hyrule, trying to find yourself? I guess you could say that, sure. I'm here on my honeymoon, but this town is seriously a hole. In Gerudo Town, they've got jewelry to buy. Zora's Domain is always a hoot with all the weird spiritual fish people. But here, I just want to go home already. Aw, that's sad. I like this place. Give me a break already. I can't believe my husband brought me here for our honeymoon. He already apologized, but if he doesn't want a divorce, I told him he'd better bring me a baked apple. Okay, so that gives us the Apple of My Eye side quest, and she obviously wants a baked apple. Hey! Sniff sniff, I know that smell. You've got a baked apple. Can I have one? I'll give you a present. Sure, fine. You serious? Cheers! Just hold out your hand. And she gives us a silver rupee for a baked apple. Not bad. Now if I could only get my husband to cook me a baked apple every once in a while. I've got a second stomach and a hollow leg for baked apples. Bring me as many as you possibly can. So yeah, I think if you like bring her more baked apples, she'll continually pay you like silver rupees. So, I mean, it might be a decent way to make some quick money considering, you know, baked apples are really easy to make. You just stick an apple by a fire and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Alright, next up, let's talk to this little Rito child. Want me to tell you a story? I love stories! Awesome! Me too! Ahem. Once upon a time, my grandpa stopped at a big tree while he was climbing a big mountain, and he looked below him to the northwest. When suddenly, he saw a huge snow-white birdie with its wings spread wide. My grandpa took off flying after the snow-white birdie. And as he got a little closer to the white birdie, Grandpa saw something super important inside its belly. The birdie had swallowed... Well, what was it? Don't leave me hanging. I always get sleepy around that part of the story, so I don't remember. Aww. Oh, I know where the big tree is, though. It's over there. You see it? I certainly do. Grandpa said he saw the snow-white birdie from that tree. Now what did that snow-white birdie swallow? I can't hear the story from Grandpa anymore. Aw, that's so sad. Man, everyone's dead in this game. It's like the most depressing thing ever. What, you met the white birdie? What did he swallow? Well, it was kinda just a shrine. A shrine? The snow-white birdie wasn't actually a bird? So the white birdie was actually Hebra Mountain. Oh, Grandpa, you always were such a prankster. Yeah, so that just completes like a shrine quest that we technically did a long time ago. We just never talked to the correct NPC, so figured I would get that out of the way now. Anyways, the next major side quest takes place in the inn, so let's talk to this guy, shall we? Hey there. Good day. So, are you staying in Rito Village too? I guess for now, yeah. I see. Nice to meet a fellow admirer. I always like the simple nature of this village. Although I'm starting to regret choosing it as my honeymoon destination. Hey, we found the husband, guys! It's really cold here and there's not much to do, so my wife is complaining non-stop. She won't even talk to me right now. Oh man, if this doesn't work, she's going to divorce me for sure. I need to make some baked apples to keep my wife happy. But I don't have any flint to start a fire. Well, you know what, dude? I got some flint for you, don't you worry. Hey there, good day. That unmistakable, slightly acrid scent. You have some flint on you, don't you? I certainly do. Can you sell me a piece? Sure, why not, dude? Thanks. As promised, here's your payment. And he gives us another silver rupee. Thanks, dude. Alright. Now I can make some baked apples. I still need to make more baked apples to keep my wife happy, so please bring me more flint. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, you can constantly bring her apples or him flint, and they will just, like, continually give you rupees. So I guess it could be, like, a good way to make money, considering apples and flint are both fairly common. But, still, like, dragon part farming is probably your best bet if you want to get, like, massive amounts of rupees very, very quickly. I've actually been doing that a lot recently just because I spent, like, all of my money in the previous video on completing the compendium, and I had to grind up for rupees just to get that. And then, of course, last night on stream I grinded up for rupees again because, I'll need extra rupees to, like, buy any missing armor sets and stuff like that later on as well. So, yeah, trust me, I am all too familiar with, dragon part farming. Anyways, though, the next person we want to talk to, is right near this bridge. It's like this Rito guard, so what's up? Good day. Are you a Hylian? Divine Beast Vameta was kicking up a storm just a while ago, but he's calmed down now. Did you need something? How you doing, buddy? How am I? Can't complain, I suppose. Never mind that, please listen to this. I was out for a walk earlier, and I saw a frost talus. Oh, is that so? Yes, it's a giant monster made of enchanted ice. I was out running an errand when I saw it. It was incredible and terrifying. It was incredibly terrifying. I believe I saw it over in Coltsnap Hollow before my adrenaline kicked in and I fled like the wind. In any case, it was enormous, but I bet a champion could have taken it down no problem. You mean like me, a Hylian champion? Alright, so real quick, if we make that our main objective... Oh, it doesn't actually point to where the talus is. Well, that's not really that helpful then. Thankfully, yeah, I've been farming frost taluses too to sort of like grind up materials for the Tunic of the Sky set, since frost taluses, generally speaking, drop sapphires, and you need a lot of sapphires to completely upgrade the Tunic of the Sky armor set. So, yeah, thankfully I had, like, the locations of all of these frost taluses marked for a while now, so should make getting to this one a little bit easier. It should still be there, because I know I did defeat it when I was leveling up the armor, but, I'm pretty sure a blood moon has taken place between when I leveled it up and, getting this side quest. If it didn't, I'm sure we probably could have, like, talked to him instantly and completed the quest. Not entirely sure. Either way, we'll find out soon enough. And, if he's there, we'll just take him out real quick. Like, honestly, frost taluses or talus in general are not that hard to fight, so really not too worried about it. And on the bright side, I think there is like a secondary quest we might be fulfilling by like killing a bunch of these talus monsters, because I'm fairly certain like Kilton will give you something if you kill a certain amount of talus. It's either like you have to kill a certain amount or you have to kill all of the talus in the game. I'm not sure like which one that is, but I'm pretty sure he gives you something if you do that. Anyways, the talus is right down here, so let's just get close enough to wake them up. And what you're gonna want to do for these guys is use fire arrows, just because as soon as you like thaw them out, they sort of fall down, leaving themselves open to attack. Now let's just grab the Knight's Claymore. Will do the trick just fine. Get on top of this guy and let loose. Thankfully, they don't have a whole bunch of HP. And, yeah, if you get them around to, like, half HP and just let Urbosa's Fury go, you should pretty much be able to one-cycle these guys, no problemo. Wow, I actually got frozen. I was about to say I pretty much, like, got my attack pattern down for talus enemies just because I fought them so much to level up that armor, but, apparently still not that good. Also, holy crap, Batman, look at that opal. Like, what in the world are we gonna need all that opal for? I have no idea, but whatever. There we go. Frost Talus has been defeated, so let's make our way back to Rito Village and go right back to where that guard was on the bridge. Tell him that we defeated the Talus, and that should complete the side quest. Pretty easy, honestly. Not too bad. Like, I'm sure it would take a lot more time if I didn't exactly know where that talus already was, but kinda glad that I did happen to have it marked on the map. I am starting to use, like, my stamps more frequently now that we're in the aftergame, because that was something I never did while I was actually, you know, playing the game for this playthrough. I never stamped anything, which was pretty stupid of me, honestly. Like, it's such a useful feature. Now that I've started using it, I realize, like, how useful it actually is. So, kinda wish I, was doing that during the actual playthrough, because then I would have actually marked the location of several important things as we were going, instead of, like, you know, having to go back and find them now and then mark them. But, you know, whatever, it works, so not a huge deal. And I'm pretty sure after we complete this quest, there's only one more left for this region. So, yeah, I guess there weren't, like, too many side quests, considering a lot of them were, like, completed almost instantly. But, you know, whatever. Let's just talk to this guy. Good day. Do you need something? I defeated the Talus. What? You defeated the Frost Talus in Cold Snap Hollow? I never would have thought a Hylian could take down something that big. No offense. Well, that's a relief. If that thing had wandered this way, the entire village would have been in danger. It's not much, but I'd like to reward you for your trouble. And he gives us another silver rupee. Hooray! Alright, thank you so much. So, now that is done, the final side quest for this region is right here. Let's talk to this guy at the cooking pot, shall we? The thing about me is, I just can't get enough spice in my life. Spicy! I need that burny tingle. I need curry rice. Now I have Hylian rice on hand, which I need to make curry rice, but I'm fresh out of Goron spice. I can't just run off and leave the stable. If you happen to get your hands on some Goron spice, can you give it to me? Sure thing, buddy. Thank you kindly, sonny boy. Curry rice always warms me right up. Okay, so that gives us the curry for what ails you side quest. Goron spice is actually pretty easy to come by. We're just gonna quickly travel over to Goron City and buy it from the general store there. It doesn't cost a whole lot, and the dude pays you like almost 4 times is what you're gonna pay to get the Goron spice to begin with, so yeah, not really a bad deal. I'm gonna buy 2 bottles, though, because I'm pretty sure, this is like another one of those quests where you can continually give him stuff, and, like, he'll trade you for other stuff. So I think for, like, the first bottle of, Goron spice that you give him, he'll give you money, and then, afterwards he gives you something else, and I don't remember quite what that is, so we'll find out. Also, real quick, let me swap into our flame breaker gear, that way, you know, we don't burn any of our stuff, because that would absolutely stink. But, yeah, we should be fine now, so let's just glide right over to the general store, which I think is somewhere over here. Yeah, I see the sign for it. Also, there's a giant pot right above it. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? Jeez. And Goron Spice is right in the back here. So, yeah, 16 rupees for like one bottle. We'll take 2. 32 rupees sounds good to me. Now that we got that though, that's pretty much the only reason why I came here. So, let's get out of here and travel right back to Rito Village. I guess we'll just go to the Divine Beast and glide down from there. Rito Stable is like one of the only stables in the game that doesn't have a shrine directly next to it, which I guess is fine because there are a couple different teleportation spots like near the area, but I gotta admit, because it's sort of next to a village and you're traveling back and forth between the village and the stable quite a bit, I do kind of wish there was a shrine next to the stable, just because, I don't know, like in cases like this, it would help out a bunch. Although, once we like get DLC Pack 1, we'll get the item that allows us to make a travel gate like anywhere in the overworld, which is pretty useful. Like, I'm honestly looking forward to that the most, because I feel like that's gonna break the game in a lot of different ways, or at least make farming for different things a whole heck of a lot faster. Although, to be fair, that's probably why they waited until the DLC pack to include that feature, because could you imagine, like, if that was available right from the get-go? It would make the game so much easier, just being able to drop a travel gate wherever you wanted to and be able to go back to that. Like, oh my gosh, I can think of so many uses for that, it's not even funny. So, I am kind of glad they waited until after the initial release to add that in. Anyways, though, we're back and we have your Goron Spice, my dude. What's that? You got your hands on some Goron Spice? Can you show it to me? Sure thing, pal. That's Goron Spice, alright. Hey, could I ask you to part with that Goron Spice for, say, 50 rupees? Sure thing, man, it's all yours. Thank you. With Goron Spice and Hylian Rice, I'll be able to make some curry rice to warm my soul. Here, your 50 rupees. Alright, not bad at all. If you come across any more Goron Spice, please bring it to me. Next time, I'll trade you some Hylian Rice for it. If you add other ingredients to Goron Spice and Hylian Rice, you can make all kinds of different curry rice dishes. Try it next time you have some spare ingredients. Alright, will do. So, I got the extra spice, let's trade it to him. Why not? Hey, it's the Goron Spice guy. Got any more for me? I certainly do. Will you trade me your Goron Spice for some Hylian Rice? Sure. Thanks. I can use this Goron Spice and Hylian Rice to make some more curry rice. Here, your Hylian Rice. Alright, nice. Probably didn't need that, but I'm glad that we got it anyways. So that being said, yeah, that actually does complete all the side quests for this region. Not bad at all. So I guess that's where we're gonna end off this video. I mean, didn't really take as long as I thought it was gonna take us, but it seems like a good place to end things off. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.